So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
Now it's Darwin. It'll be a throw-in. Edmilson. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skriniar. Now Eder Militao. Araujo. This looks promising. Now it's Alvarez. It's gone out for a throw-in. Skriniar. It's a good-looking delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Palestine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gravenberg.
Palestine are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Palestine have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. That has been cut short. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Skriniar. Maldini wins the duel this time.
Palestine finding their passes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Skriniar. Now it's Darwin. That is good alertness.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Darwin. Rice. No luck with that dink over the top. Maldini. Edmilson.
And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo.
Rice. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Skriniar.
That's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Some resolute defending there.
Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Osimhen's terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Thuram.
Yamal.
Messi.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Skriniar. Rice. And here's Alvarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kvaratskhelia. Osimhen
Could move up a gear here.
Rice. Skriniar. And the pass is intercepted. Edmilson. And Kvaratskhelia. Osimhen. And it's Messi. Rodri. It's a searching pass.
Played into space out. Oh no, what has happened here?
There will be a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
And here's Alvarez. Van Dijk. Eder Militao. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Edmilson. Alvarez's cross.
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
And here's Nunez. Alvarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Oh, well measured.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Van Dijk. This ended up in no man's land. And a chance!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Skriniar was in no mood for any of that. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi.
Palestine really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alvarez, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Darwin. Alvarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Alvarez. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Yamal. Rice. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Edmilson.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Substitution on the field. Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Messi.
That pass isn't the best.
Yamal.
Gravenberg
Coming on the field.
tries to pass it through,
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
and he's managed to get free. Shoots!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run.
Can he get it through?
Flings it. There's the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Suarez ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Piqué. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Piqué. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nice touch. Kökçü. Luis Suarez. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Over to the left. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Great chance! He's really been all right! There is the breakthrough! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's a little off target. Maldini. Now it's Torres. Thuram is the guilty party there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Now it's Cook. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Edmilson, pass somewhat off target. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Pete.
He's going for goal! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 33 minutes is...
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hazard. No, it's Hazard. Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Look, chance, surely!
Out of time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Hazard. Can he get it through? Puyol cuts out the pass. Edmilson. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. And it's half-time here. Palestine are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. That's a cute ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Now it's Nedved. Threads one in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played back in. And nicely intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now, can they get it? Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Messi, Neymar, Baggio. Coming on the field, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Barcelona now have the chance to go the other way.
Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. Luis Suarez! Ruben Neves caresses it. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. No, that's been intercepted. Palestine are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu running with the ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Neves. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And he's quick to get it clear again. Piqué. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Succumbs to the pressure.
There will be 3 minutes
It's
added
Nedved.
time.
Looking for options for movement. Buffon with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Deep into stoppage time. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Request today for everybody to please
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that...